Have you ever walked away from a conversation replaying every word you said, wishing you could take half of it back? That's what over-explaining feels like. It's like packing for a trip with a carry-on and then cramming in 3 weeks worth of outfits just in case. Have you ever done that? Or is it just me? You end up with a suitcase that won't close, weighs a ton, and takes up the space of what really matters. Over-explaining isn't clarity, it's clutter. We do it because deep down, we're afraid of being misunderstood, dismissed, or judged. But sadly, the more we explain, the less people actually hear us. It's the opposite of what we're trying to achieve in the first place. So why do we do it? To prove that we're not wrong, to soften what we really mean, to keep everyone comfortable, to avoid being seen as too much or not enough. But the cost is our truth gets buried. Our power is diluted and our relationships feel unsatisfying because no one actually knows the real us. And then to make matters worse, we try to fix it, but it backfires. So here are those 5 mistakes that you might be making to try to fix it that actually backfire on you. Mistake number 1 is rehearsing every word in your head. You think preparation will help, but it makes you sound robotic and even less authentic. Mistake number 2 is adding disclaimers. You start with, I could be wrong, but, or this might not make sense. All in an effort to soften the blow, but you undermine yourself from the start. Mistake number 3 is apologizing before and after. You say, sorry, this is so long, or I hope that wasn't confusing, which only reinforces the idea that your words are a burden. Mistake number 4, holding back completely. Tired of over-explaining, you shut down and say nothing at all. But silence isn't confidence, it's self-erasure. Mistake number 5 is reading more books or tips on communicating hack. You continue to consume information, but you don't change the underlying story. The one that says, my truth is dangerous unless I explain it perfectly. The problem isn't over-explaining. The problem lies beneath the story. The fear of rejection, of being unwanted, or that if you don't perform perfectly, you won't belong. And until that fear is faced, you'll keep looping in that same self-defeating cycle. So what can you do instead? Instead of rehearsing, apologizing, or hiding, what if you could sit right at the threshold moment? The moment where your chest tightens, your words wobble, and you want to justify yourself and stay present to that moment. That's where Story Alchemy comes in. It helps you face the exact moment that you've been avoiding, to sit with it, to feel it, and to realize the wall you keep hitting is actually the doorway to your freedom. So imagine how your life would change if you no longer had to over-explain. If at work you spoke once and your voice landed. If in your relationships you felt heard and respected. If inside you felt lighter because you finally trust your truth. That's precisely what happens when you rewrite the story that is running the show. The cost of saying the same? Years more of exhaustion, resentment, and silence. The cost of change? Walking through the threshold moment once and for all, being chained, no longer being chained to that story ever again. It's a no-brainer, right? So right now, you have 2 choices. You can keep doing what you've always done, explaining, apologizing, rehearsing, and staying in the loop, or you can join Story Alchemy and learn to face the threshold moment and step into your unapologetic. So what will it be? Another year of explaining yourself away, or a new story where your words carry weight, your truth feels safe, and you finally live aligned and fully alive? Join me inside Story Alchemy and let's walk through the doorway together. The link is in the comment. See you there.